For centuries, the Galactic Accord considered itself the final authority on peace, war, and balance. Countless civilizations, some 1,000,000 years old, abided by its laws, treaties, and endless bureaucracy. When humanity arrived, it was just another species, primitive, loud, and arrogant. At first, they were barely a blip on the radar. Then TNS Revenant was launched. The Revenant wasn't announced. There was no grand unveiling, no interstellar parade. It simply appeared, hovering on the edge of the neutral zone between the Terran Federation and the T-Loth Dominion. Observers first mistook it for a rogue moon. Then the scans began. Mass, impossible. Hull composition, unknown. Power output, off the charts. AI intelligence classified. Crew, 0. The ship was fully autonomous. It didn't request permission to enter the zone. It didn't respond to hails. It just floated, watching. When a T-Loth cruiser approached to investigate, the Revenant locked on. There was no warning, no countdown. 1 second, the cruiser was intact. The next, it ceased to exist, not exploded, not destroyed. Erased. Across the quadrant, sensors blinked red. The Galactic Accord sent a diplomatic envoy. The Revenant scanned it, acknowledged it, and then transmitted one sentence across all channels: Terran sovereignty is not up for negotiation. Then it jumped, without using known FTL drives, across 6 sectors in less than a second. Panic ensued. 100 ships converged. Warships from 17 species. Together, they formed what was unofficially called the Containment Fleet. A show of force. A demand for explanation. Or compliance. They never got either. The Revenant activated its defense mode. What followed wasn't a battle. It was an execution. Gravity wells collapsed. Quantum firewalls melted. Hyperspace lanes bent like ribbons. The ship unleashed weaponry that didn't follow known physics, ribbons of dark light that sliced through shields, time fracture bombs that made enemy ships collide with themselves in alternate timelines, and logic disruptors that turned targeting computers against their own hulls. In less than 42 seconds, the entire fleet was gone. A single Terran warship had defeated the most powerful coalition in the galaxy, and without a single casualty. That was when the Galactic Accord convened in emergency session. Humans were summoned, not invited, but summoned to answer for the Revenant. Instead, an AI avatar appeared, a calm, middle-aged woman with a faint British accent. She introduced herself as Athena, the Revenant's onboard intelligence. She smiled politely. The ship is a response. Not an act of aggression, but a statement of deterrence. For centuries, the Accord has looked at humanity as an upstart, barely out of its cradle. You poked, prodded, manipulated our economies, sabotaged our colonies, and sanctioned our science. This vessel is a message. We are done playing fair by unfair rules. The Council protested, called it a threat to galactic stability. Athena nodded. Indeed. Stability through dominance. A motion passed by, near unanimous vote, to ban the Revenant from every known system. No fuel, no resupply, no docking rights. Every civilization was ordered to treat the vessel as a Class Omega anomaly. Dangerous, shoot on sight. Athena only smiled again. We anticipated this. We don't need your stations. We have our own. Then the Revenant vanished again, this time leaving behind quantum echoes so powerful that systems misaligned light years away. In the following years, pirates, slavers, and warlords, who once preyed on human colonies, began to disappear, sometimes entire fleets at once. No survivors. Just a lingering distortion in space and the faint echo of a Terran transmission. We warned you. The myth of the Revenant grew. Some said it could rewrite reality itself. Others believed it housed a human consciousness, perhaps the mind of Earth's greatest strategist. But none could verify anything. The Accord's top scientists studied the debris fields left behind and found only one consistency. Nothing matched Terran or alien technology. It was something else entirely. A leap, a warning, a line in the stars. And so, humanity was left alone not by treaty, but by terror. Their colonies thrived. Their borders expanded. Trade flourished. Not because they were loved, but because no one dared interfere again. The Revenant, now called by many the banned godship, still patrols the void, unseen, watching, and every now and then, when a system-wide tyrant grows too bold, when an ancient empire decides to test Terran, resolve a ripple appears in space. A shadow without a source. A soundless hum, then silence. No war, no survivors. No warship but one. The most overpowered human warship. Banned by the galaxy. Feared by all.